be analyzing the Transcorp stock for you guys because I believe there is a whole lot of things going on with these stocks. And if you fail to position now, you might likely regret it later. Now, let's head over to the charts so we can do some analysis, some technical analysis. Now, if you look at this stock, at this point, be making higher highs and higher lows. At this point again, it made a higher high and a higher low. Continued until it made a new all-time high. And when the stock is making a higher high and a higher low, we consider that stock to be in an what? Uptrend. So now let's head over to this chart. This is the all-time high made. So let's map it out. Okay, good. Now there are key zones we need to watch out, and I'm going to tell you the reason why I'm marking them out. This is Transcorp analysis on a daily time frame. We are making the analysis of this stock on a daily time what frame. Now let's mark out the support. We have this point. This point is of key interest to me. This point. Yes. Yes. Now let's mark out another point. This point is also of interest to me. Yes. Now, these two key points are of paramount importance as far as this analysis of Transcorp stock is concerned. Reason is this is our support. This is also our support. But I want you to understand that a support can also turn into what? A resistance. It depends on what is happening at that moment, the movement the stock is making. So now, these two are our support. But in the course of my analysis, you can see me using the word resistance at some point. So don't get it confused. Okay, let me break it down. A resistance is like the rooftop of a building. Now, the floor, the ground floor is the support. Understand it that way. Now, if you look at this chart now, when Transcorp stock made this new all-time high at this point, all-time high of about 83.5, it retraced back to this point, to this support region, to this what support what region. These are the two support. It broke away from this support. It head over to the next support. And if you watch, there is something I want us to understand here. At this point, this support is a very strong support. Reason is this. Look at it, had one touch here, another touch here, another touch here, another. Let me circle it. Look at the touches. 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 The touches are more than, let me say, more than 4 touches. That is to tell you that at these support regions, buyers were positioned so aggressively that they were able to push the price up. And the reason is this. At this support region, it could be that buyers were comfortable with these prices at this point. That is prices of about 41 to like 40. They saw it as a discounted price to what? Hop into the market. So now I want us to take something important from here. Look at various points it got to this support. There was what? An upward movement. Now, this is this area is of importance to us. I'm coming. Let me delete this. Let me delete this. Yes. Coming, guys. Just hold on. Now, I'm done deleting it. Now, if you should ask me where is the best time to buy, I will tell you that this is the region to buy this stock, this region. Yes, at this 47, 45 price range. You understand? It could dip further, but this is where you can position yourself, because if this eventually breaks through this resistance, remember I called this a support. That was why I said in the course of my analysis, sometimes I might use the word resistance for a support, because sometimes the support can turn into a resistance. That is how it works. There is no permanent support. A support can change into resistance during the course of what? The price action or price movement. Now, if this succeeds in breaking this resistance up here, I see this price moving, because there's no further resistance. Okay, let's say we have a resistance around this area. Let me mark it out. Yes, around this area there is a resistance. Around this area there's a resistance. So if it's able to shoot above this resistance and then take out this resistance as well, I see it heading to what? 83.5 naira, because if you watch at this region there is no further resistance. Now, if it hits this and is able to take it out, that is able to take away this high and make another new all-time high, most people will be left on the sideline. So why wait for the price to shoot up before entering the market? It is better you position at this region now, because I'm seeing Transcorp stock making a new all-time high in the shortest possible time. So don't be left out. It is still around this region, which we all know has a great influx of buyers at this point, which helps to push. Because if by peradventure it dipped below this support and came down here and probably retest it, you would know that this price might likely go down. But since it's able to what? Shoot up from this support region, the tendency, the chances of this hitting, going up, or rather making a new all-time high is like 90%. So why wait on the sideline when you can make good financial decision now by entering the market and holding? Be an investor, not a gambler. You buy and you hold. That is the only way to win in the market. I think with this analysis, I've been able to prepare someone's mind into buying this stock, because this stock has a lot of potentials to grow. Instead of going for Aradel, Dangote Cement, these are stocks for the big wigs. These are the stocks for the billionaires, the multi-millionaires. Go for this stock now that it is at a very discounted price. And I believe your financial status will likely change if you take the right step and if you take it now.